It's Bankai 922, and you're entering the Twilight Zone. Bleach, Chapter Review 453. Enter one Ichigo Kurosaki in Karakura Town. He comes home to find a once thought as enemy, Tsukishima, told as being his cousin, and seeing his sister say, "It's Tsukishima, it's Shuchan, he's seen him in a while." But Ichigo knows that this is not his cousin, it is his enemy. Ichigo Kurosaki now has entered the Twilight Zone. Sorry I'm doing that, but this is Bleach Review 453. This is Bankai 922. Well, this one was a shocker. This one, wow. Sorry, I'm playing my tooth, chipped my tooth. Anyway, shocker beyond shocks. I'm sorry, really excited, but this was a great chapter. Even though there was a lot of confusion going on, it was a great chapter. I don't know specifically what the title was. I think it's a conclusion of last week, which was the erosion implosion. But it says muted, on the side of the first page it said muted breath friendship. And basically we leave this is, like I said, Bankai to do Bleach Review 453. What happens is Ichigo comes home, he sees Tsukishima sitting on the couch. His sisters are saying that he's his cousin, blah blah blah, he hasn't been in a while, and Ichigo is like freaking out. It's like Twilight Zone plus Invasion of the Body Snatchers equals a madhouse. And he's grabbing him. He grabs, Tsukishima, pushes him. He's like, "Doja, Oni-chan, why are you doing that to him?" And he's like, "What's going on? Why are you here?" He's like telling all these things to him. And then eventually, Keigo shows up. And Tatsuki, his friends. And he punches Tsukishima, and he falls to the ground, and and Tatsuki's the one that says, "Ichigo, why are you doing that to him? He's your family, isn't he?" And he's just doing, Ichigo's getting one of these crazy eye looks. His eyes are like bucking out. And everybody's looking at him strangely. Ichigo. And he doesn't even put on shoes. He leaves the house. This is like, I hate to say it, this is like a Invasion of the Body Snatchers, when that guy comes out and he's walking all around nighttime. That's what this chapter reminded me of. But he bumps, and then after that happens, he leaves his house. He bumps into his boss, Ukumi. And, he's having a hard time dealing with this, and he decides to stay there, and she says, "Oh, stay as long as you want to calm down, to cool down." And then Ichigo says he doesn't want to get her involved, so he doesn't tell her what happened, and hollows and all that stuff. Guess what? Tsukishima shows up again, and then Kumi says, "Oh, Tsukishima came all this way to pick you up." And then he leaves her house, her building, where he works. And after he leaves, so I'm doing that. After he leaves, bumps into Ginjo. And Ginjo says, "Ichigo," he looks at him and he says, "He got us. He got Tsukishima. He got everybody. He got Veruca, Yu-Gi-Oh, Jackie, some other guy he names. He got everybody." And that was the end of the chapter as it ended. It started with the introduction of, "You've entered. The Ichigo Kurosaki has entered the Twilight Zone." But that's what it felt like. Felt like the invasion of the body snatchers. Because you know why? Everybody felt his sisters. His sister said it's his cousin. And isn't he a part of your family? Natsuki said that. So, it's like everyone's against Ichigo. It was a crazy chapter, to say the least. You ready for this? Is everybody ready for my rating? This probably will not happen. I hope I don't give this rating again, because you're probably not going to see it again. 4 out of 5 Hollow Masks. That's how good this chapter was. Because now, it's just Ichigo and Ginjao. And what now? Likes about this chapter? Man, it's a mile-long list. But the best part about this chapter was how everybody seemed to be like, they think it's Ichigo's cousin, and everyone, when Ichigo goes nuts on him, everyone's against Ichigo. And he just leaves. It's like everyone's giving him the evil eye. And I'm like, holy shit. So that was huge. Still a lot of questions to be answered. But this is a very good chapter. I'm giving it 4 out of 5. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say. In fact, I looked at For Never World. He thought it was very good. But I tell you right now, that's what it was like. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You know, when the guy's walking around in the nighttime and he says, "They're here! They want us out there!" You know, the original Body Snatchers. That's what this reminded me of. Because it's like, it's Ichigo and he's like paranoid. He doesn't know what's going on. It's so absurd. But it happened. 4 out of 5, my friends. 4 out of 5. This was a very good chapter, I have to say. After this video, I will give you another video in which I tell you what I think is going to happen. There's going to be predictions. I was going to name it something else, but I'm going to call it predictions. Bleach manga predictions. Dash something. So, because this, I'll say it right now. Tsukishima, he can go toe-to-toe with Aizen as far as I'm concerned. So, well, that's my review. 4 out of 5. Man, this was a crazy chapter. Crazy. Kubo, you got me back. I'll extend it. Not the end of July. August. Okay? See you guys later.